He's just playing low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open. His head wide open. Cracked open in the face.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mario Man 100. We're back again with Crash Tag Team Racing with basically and that's an idle animation right there. We're still in Mystery Island, and yeah, we're going to head into deep sea driving this episode, which will be the last track. And yeah, we can talk to the chicken, and basically here we go. Collecting chickens. So this is a mini game that you can do. Yeah, that bridge doesn't stay there forever. Which sucks, but yeah, it's what you can do. Yeah, so we have some more chickens over here, which is great. But yeah, oh, I just noticed the counter up the top. So there's over 100, I think it's 120 chickens, I think, in this whole place. Skip that. I think that doesn't add to my counter, which is good. Oh god, died again. Camera can be a little bit terrible when it comes to this mode, when it comes to this game in general. It's not the best, I will say. It's definitely not the worst camera I've played with, but it's definitely not particularly grand. I don't know why I pressed that button, because I don't think I need that one. Jump over here, grab these chickens, and we'll head across the bridge. Yeah, we can head over this area, because basically I think we're going to head over this way anyway. But since we're in the middle of a mini game, we won't be able to interact with other people. Oh, actually we can.
Hey man, you're trying to sneak around in forbidden areas, but can't because...
There we go, Ninja Fu. Oh, so he failed the chicken challenge straight away because we talked to somebody. Okay, that's a bit weird how that's done, but okay, I guess that's something that happens. You can talk to people, but that is our ninja outfit that we need to get. So, actually, can I head over here? Platform is allowing me, which is good. Oh, we have another gag section here. Crash is an asshole to the people that work here. Like, really, dude. Oop, didn't mean to step on that, but anyway. Yeah, so that's a bounce pad that goes all the way over here. Excuse me. I know what somebody's gonna say. Bounce pad, like in Sonic Boom. That game doesn't exist. Sorry. It's like Shadow Crystal exists, yes, but Rise of Lyric, yeah, that doesn't exist. Oh god. Oh god. What is that ninja penguin doing? He's phasing through the earth crash. Yeah, you can't go any further that side. So let's try again. Music is okay when it comes to some of this stuff. It's not the best music in the Crash Bandicoot franchise, I will say, but it's not the worst. Oh my god. Oh, I technically landed on the platform, so I was like, yeah, you're right. We got you. I hate when it does that. It does that a lot in this game. When you hit the edge, when you're at speed and you hit an edge of a platform and you don't jump in time, it basically acts like you've just already jumped and you're just going into you're going into your double jump, and it just goes straight away. Like it completely avoids the first jump, which is basically the better jump of the two. It gives you more distance. But it doesn't allow you to do that sometimes, and it's very irritating. Camera could be a little bit better here. You can tell it clips through a lot of things. Yeah, we'll spend 500 coins because we can use that outfit actually as a different costume we can use. We can use that as a skin for Cortex in the racing. It's not actually something that we just have to use in the hub worlds, it's actually something that we can use as alternate costumes in the game, which is actually pretty cool. Usually when you get to that situation it doesn't happen, but when it comes to a lot of these games, it's just like, yeah, not really. It's like, yeah, you got alternate costumes, but you haven't really got anything. Oh. And it drops straight like... So yeah, so there's a lot of coins over there. I want to get them all, but we're going to have to go slow. Oh, you gotta wait for the platform to come back. Okay. Actually, I don't think I've actually went up there in that area. I think that might be another area up there that does something. I'm gonna try and see it. Which way am I going? It's gonna go that way anyway, I don't know. Anyway, let's get this, oh god, right next to the edge of the platform there. But yeah, I was clipping on the edge there. I mean, this is going to be an extra crystal, but...
This is nice! I can go anywhere in this little number. Whoever is behind all this won't know what hit them. Oh, and take this power crystal. I found it in a dumpster covered in that disgusting Wumpa Whip, so I don't want to keep it.
Thank you. So you unlock the jump pad, and basically before we do that, oh geez, nearly got clipped by that, because that actually will actually send you down, and you will die from that. I don't get the laugh part of the track. It's like the track is really good, and then it's like the laugh is weird. So we don't have 2,000 coins, but we'll go into the last track, which is Deep Sea Driving of Mystery Island. And let's go with Von Clutch. Why not? Race with the taxi. We'll merge into the center and we'll see how we go from there. But yeah, we'll be getting our next power gem after this race, basically, which is really cool. Didn't take long. There are a few mini games that I probably should show off here as well. I'll get to those eventually. But yeah, Deep Sea Driving shares the name with a track in Crash Nitro Kart, which I always thought was weird. Because like Crash Nitro Kart took that name first and you're just using the name again. So did you guys forget that you used this name? Okay, this is the other track that I think might be the best of the three tracks in this little hub area. I do like the music track. I think this one is probably the best music track. Like, I mean, Pirates of the Carburetor is a bit more triumphant, but Deep Sea Driving is a bit more sinister. So basically, as you've seen, we collected the power crystal, but that is our secret shortcut that we unlocked a little bit earlier in the hub world. Fuck you, Crunch. And yes, it does bounce around, it does that all the time. You go through that little area. I hear engine, but where is he? Is he behind me or is he in front of me? No, we hadn't actually got to boost up till that point, so we've got a little bit of damage. Bye. I do like the helmet sound from this track. Oh yeah, so the Cortex is actually in his ninja attire at the moment when in the racetrack. Crash was so excited that he blew up like immediately. Oh god! The fuck was that? Got him. Oh, and Crash just blew up. Not sure why, but I'm not going to ask questions. So the track design is a little bit... I don't know. I think it's good. I don't think it's the best of the series. I think it might be the worst of the series, the worst of the three games. I think some of the tracks are pretty cool, but some of them are pretty basic in design as well. It's like you will bounce around and all that type of stuff on these tracks, which is a bit weird. Oh, okay, got Pasadena at the last second. So we already got a power crystal. We're going to get 2 more because we won the race. So we ended up getting 3 power crystals in all. Yeah, so if we go through the secret shortcut, because there's one in each of the hub worlds, we will get a power crystal the first time going and collecting the item boxes. If not going in the shortcut just in general. I believe we have to get the other box for it, but that doesn't really matter because yeah, we got the power crystal and we have 4 power crystals now, which is great. Yeah, so let's head into the jump pad and get the first power gem that from the hub worlds. Like an Indiana Jones moment there. And the bag will stay there forever. As for what's in it, I don't know. I'm assuming to go with a gag. I'm guessing it's poop, but who knows? Oh, and I think when you get a power gem, I think all the coins in the hub world actually do reset. So if you get that power gem from the hub world, I think you can get more coins, which is great. It doesn't reset the crystal increments that you can get at the racetracks. That's only the first time thing. But you will be able to get all the coins again, which is good. Because when you get all the tier cars, they do the same thing in the hub world. So it's, you know, it makes a lot of sense when it comes to each of the different little hub worlds that you get all the coins back when you get the plot significant item in the game. Head down this way. So I think there's like a mini game or two. Like there is, I think the X on the spot, I think actually is the next objective. I think that we have to do when it comes to these things. But I'm gonna try and see if I can go up to that. Oh. I forgot I can't jump all the way over there with Crash. See, it does it again. That's it. Going back to the hub world. And here we go, and we got the arrows pointing in the direction that we need to go. So yeah, so as you can see in the background, we do have Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is wreck instead of, it's car wreck instead of anything else, instead of the actual term and how it's spelled. Astroland, we have Toontown, which is a nice little pun on Toontown, I believe. You know, giving the Egyptian type of area as well, which is, you know, tombs. I shouldn't explain the joke. And Happily Ever Faster, which yeah, you could tell the joke in that instance as well. Let's get all these coins. But yeah, the music here is a bit more on the fantastical side, because it's supposed to be like a fantasy type setting, like in the fairy tales and stuff like that. So yeah, you got that little thing. I'm standing on the edge of the world. Oh yeah, this little thing, this little elevator will take us elsewhere. Oh yeah, you can jump on people. I forgot to mention that in the hub worlds as well. I'm surprised that drawbridge didn't go down straight away, like just as it usually does. But anyway, so that's our next hub world. We won't be going there just yet. We will be finishing this episode very, very soon. Just getting some coins. And we might get another car or two. If we want, because I think like next time we'll be showing off like things like mini games, going into the next hub world if we want to, going back to Mystery Island to do the mini games there, that sort of thing.
Goodbye, cruel world.
What? Okay, so I'm not sure which car I do want to get more. Whether I want to get Crunch's car first, or whether I want to get Von Clutcher's car first. Let's go with Von Clutch. He's a new character after all, and we'll give him a little bit more screen time. Because Von Clutch is definitely one of my favorite characters in the game.
Oh, you have been a busy hairy beaver, yeah? Or whatever species you are. Okay, take your coins, and I give you this car. Make me the exciting races.
You would know. You know, favorite video hero. You played my games. Love this thing. This looks like an awesome hot rod. It's an elongated hot rod, but still, it is a hot rod. Love that car. Get all the coins. And there's a little elevator over here as well. Can we jump on this one? Yeah, we can. The diorama over here. We'll just activate that. Crash, I think you're supposed to be hitting the button on the thing, not... Oh yeah, we get black screens of death sometimes too, in some areas, but yeah, it's a bit odd, but okay. We'll take the elevator, and we're back down to 267 coins, that's pretty bad. Oh yeah, don't double jump if you don't have to in this little area. But basically this is an elevator that we have to take to get to Tyrannosaurus Rex, actually, which is our next hub world. But I'll get all the coins here, because we're probably going to reset this anyway, just due to the fact that we're probably going to collect most, if not all, the tier 2 cars by the time Tyrannosaurus Rex. So yeah, so you head over this way when you have the next power gem. You're like, oh, I can't go in on the bottom here. Well, there's an elevator there, and it goes all the way up to the top. Don't know why that's on the top, and it's the only one that's different. And we basically lost a lot of time off our Wumpa Whip there. So it's a little bit like a waste. But yeah, you go in there and you're like, oh, I don't know where to go. Because it's telling me to go this way, but I can't go any further. And then it gives you the notification saying, oh, you gotta go this way instead. So yeah, so that's our next hub world after Happily Ever Faster, which is our next hub world that we are going to. I reckon that'll do for this episode of Crash Tag Team Racing. We did a little bit. We didn't do a lot in that episode. I think it was basically a lot of other stuff that we had to do. We had one racetrack, and I think we had a mini game as well. So next time, I think we'll be heading into some mini games, some of the shooter stuff, and going back to Mystery Island, I think, to do the mini games there. And then we'll be heading into the hub world, the next hub world, which is Happily Ever Faster, which I'd have to say probably is my least favorite in terms of hub worlds. In terms of the tracks, they're pretty good. I wouldn't say they're the worst, but there's some that are good and some that are pretty eh. So with all this, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Crash Tag Team Racing. This has been Mario Man 2100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.